Hey everyone, Sentinel here, and welcome back to another video. So, it's kind of a reaction video, but not really, what we're doing today. So basically, I will be, looking at, upcoming spring 2018 animes and telling everybody who watches this what I will be watching this season. Winter is coming to an end. Hopefully the snow stops for a while. Where I'm living, it's been fun for the past few days. You wouldn't even believe that it's spring. Anyway, so yeah, another funny story. I was going to do a review on this season, but the majority of the animes that I'm watching still have 24 are still ongoing, with 24 episodes. So yeah, that's not happening. Anyway, but yeah. Let's head on right onto my anime list. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm recording. Anyway, so we're here. Well, didn't know that. Anyway, so first up, the third season of My Hero Academia. The first and second seasons were good, and I cannot wait to watch this. I am personally hyped for this. It's of course, Bones is doing it. It'll be on April 7th, and it'll have 25 episodes. Nice. And, yeah. So that's that. I cannot wait for this. I've been, what I'm gonna do is, if this doesn't have a season 4, I'm just gonna read the manga straight up, where season 3 ends. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. Next up, Steins Gate Zero. It's basically a new Steins Gate anime. There's gonna be one unaired episode from what I heard, and it takes place after that one unaired episode, Steins Gate Missing Link, where they failed to say Christina. Sorry, and hopefully we'll be seeing some more, Halloween Kilma stuff, but anyway. Well, not really, because synopsis here. The dark, untold story of Steins Gate that leads with the eccentric mad scientist Okabe struggling to recover from a failed attempt at rescuing Kurisu. He decides to give up and abandon his lively scientist alter ego in pursuit to forget the past. When all seems to be normal, he is seemingly pulled back into the past by meeting an acquaintance of Kurisu, who tells him that they have begun testing a device that stores the memory of a human and creates simulation of them with their characteristics and personalities. Okabe begins testing, and he finds out that the simulation of Kurisu has brought back anguish and some new unexpected strategies. Zero is a side story that explores events from the beta attractor field's future that contributed in making the end of the original story possible. So it's going to be pretty cool. White Fox is doing it, and I mean, those who have played the visual novel will, know or will just know what happens. But yeah, I haven't played the visual novel, but I like the Steins Gate anime, so this should be pretty nice. Alright, so up next on the list is Tokyo Ghoul RE. I've been waiting for fucking ever to do for this to come out. Although I'm currently reading the manga. The manga is ongoing. It's fucking good. I recommend it. What the one thing that worries me about this is that how the fuck are they going to recover from all the shit that happened with the Tokyo Ghoul Route A, where they totally went off of the manga. I'm curious to see. Curious to see this, and curious to you know see how this will pan out. Honestly. Anyway, the synopsis. 2 years have passed since the CCG's raid on Teito. Although the atmosphere in Tokyo has changed drastically due to the increased influence of the CCG, ghouls continue to pose a problem as they have begun taking caution, especially the terrorist organization Tree, who acknowledge the CCG's growing threat to their existence. The creation of a special team known as the Kink Squad, I will never know how to pronounce that, may provide the CCG with the push they need to exterminate Tokyo's unwanted residents, as humans who have undergone surgery in order to make use of the special abilities of ghouls. They participate in the operations to eradicate the dangerous creatures. The leader of this group, Hai Sasaki, is a half ghoul, half human who has been trained by a famed special class investigator Kisho Arima. However, there is more to this young man than meets the eye, as unknown memories claw his mind, slowly reminding him of the person he used to be. I'm pretty sure you all know who this is. This will be April 3rd, and it'll be Tuesdays at 11 at night JST. So JST, well, for where I am, well, actually, you can just kind of work out the time zone differences from all the places where you live. So yeah. I also forgot to show when the Steins Gate will be airing. I'm not sure if anybody's interested. April 12th. That'll be starting April 12th at 1:35 in the morning, JST. Yeah, okay, for those who are interested, there's another Food Wars, and there's another High School DxD. I haven't watched either of the two yet, so I won't be watching them, so don't flame me. Now, up next, Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. That is a long, redundantly repetitive, title. Yeah, it's basically a Sword Art Online spin-off without Kirito, so, hey, I'm down for that. I'm honestly interested to see where this will go. Karen, I'm not even going to try and say that name, always felt out of place in the real world. Due to her extreme height, she found it hard to make friends with other girls her age. Everything changes when she's introduced to VR and Gun Gale Online. In GGL, Karen is free to play the cute chibi avatar of her dreams. Can Karen find friendship in this bullet-ridden MMO? I'm hoping this doesn't go the route that the original Sword Art Online went. And of course, there's going to be the Sword Art Online Alicization coming out, God knows when. I don't know when that'll be. But I don't know. I'm still gonna watch that. For anybody who's interested, there's gonna be a new Persona and a Full Metal Panic. Now, the next one, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, the New Thesis encounter. Now, I looked at the synopsis and I'm like, oh, nice, a new space sci-fi thing. It's made by Production IG, so it's gotta be decent. In humanity's distant future, two interstellar states, the monarchic, is that right? Okay, Galactic Empire and the Democratic Free Planets Alliance are embroiled in a never-ending war. The story focuses on exploits of rivals Reinhard von Musel and Yang Wen-Li as they rise to power and fame in the Galactic Empire and the Free Planets Alliance. Oh, and there's going to be 12 episodes, then it's going to air April 3rd on Tuesdays at 9 JST. This looks pretty fucking interesting. I'm down for it. I personally like sci-fi and space genre. Next up is actually a very talked about one, Golden Convoy. It takes place in after the Russo-Japanese War. Okay, in Hokkaido, the far northern lands of Japan, Sugimoto survived the Russo-Japanese War of the Meiji era. Nicknamed Sugimoto the Immortal during the war, he now seeks the riches promised by the gold rush in hope saving the widowed wife of his now deceased comrade from the war. During his hunt of gold, he finds hints of a hidden stash of gold by corrupt criminals, partnering with an Ainu girl, I don't know, that saves his life from the harsh climates of the north. They venture into survival adventure to race against the criminals that seek the hidden stash. It sounds pretty cool. It's made by Geno Studio. They're relatively new. Geno Studio did a really good anime this season. And yeah, I'm down for watching it. It'll be April 9th It'll be airing April 9th at Mondays at 11 at night JST. Alright, so next up is 3D Kanojo, Real Girl. And when I looked at this, when I saw the synopsis of this and the title of it, it made me kind of laugh because well, it's every otaku's dream. Anyway, just read the synopsis. Tsutsui Hikari, that's terrible. Part of my pronunciation is an otaku, and he mostly avoids social life. Hey, very relatable. Hikari has only one friend at school who is also a social misfit, and he is mocked brutally by most of the classmates for being creepy and weird. One day, he ends up having to clean the school pool with Igarashi I'm not even going to bother her, who appears to be pretty much everything he hates in real-life girls. She skips school, has blunt manner, doesn't have female friends, and seems to be the sort to be promiscuous. However, she is friendly to Hikari and even stands up to people who make fun of him. Hikari's bitterness and trust issues lead him to say pretty harsh things to him. I'm going to try and pronounce that, but he never dismisses him as creepy. After a while, it starts to look like, not even going to try to pronounce that, may become his first real-life 3-year girlfriend. Will he be able to handle it? Now, it's a shoujo anime. I haven't really watched, the only shoujo anime that I've watched was Sailor Moon. The original, and not like the reboot, the original Sailor Moon from the 1990s. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of the genre, but when I read this, I just thought I had to check this out. It seemed hilarious. Anyway, and it starts April 4th, and it broadcasts Wednesday at 1:59 JST. Alright, now we have Caligula. Mobius is a perfect digital world for the imagined benefit of humanity by you? Okay. A virtual idol program that attains sentience and self-awareness. Only humans who are suffering the real world and strongly relate to you songs are lured into Mobius. Once they enter, people often forget that the real world exists, regardless of age or gender. They are turned into students and forced to experience school life over and over, which you consider to be the most radiant time and perfect life. Now, when I looked at this, it sounded like kind of like a dark dystopian sci-fi, almost Matrix-like, mixed with an idol anime. So I'm not entirely sure how this will go. But I looked at genres as an action and sci-fi, but you can kind of tell that there is action, that there's going to be action there just by looking at that. It doesn't really give us much of a synopsis here, but I'm down for checking it out anyway. So it'll air April 8th, and it's unknown for the broadcast. Fix this shit, my anime list. For those who are interested, there's going to be a new remake of Captain Tsubasa. I know it's a really classic series, I guess. So for those who are interested, just figure I point this out. Anyway, so next up will be kakuriyo no yadomeshi. Female college student Aoi inherited her deceased grandfather's ability Disti Ayakashi. One day, while Aoi is feeding some Ayakashi, a demon appears. He declares that Aoi's grandfather owed a great debt, and as compensation, Aoi must marry the demon. Aoi refuses and decides to pay the debt off by working. Now, once again, this doesn't really give us much for the synopsis. I mean, it looks kind of cool, so I figured I'd check it out. It'll be airing April 2nd, and unknown broadcast time. Long list here. Don't worry. We're getting close to being done. This one is Juushinki Pandora. Now, I looked at it and it said it was an original, so it's I'm going to have to check this out because it's an original anime. Usually, the original ones that I've seen or I'm currently watching are actually pretty good. It's also a mecha genre, and not going to lie, I'm kind of getting into the mecha genre. But anyway, the synopsis. The new series is set in a near-future world where the boundary between human beings and AI is vague. A rapid biological evolution, similar to the Cambrian explosion, is caused by one incident. This incident turns into the genesis of a new jostle for supremacy, and the influence of evolution goes beyond biological framework and spreads to various kinds of materials and technology. The era of massive evolution involving diverse existences such as human machines and biotechnologies is coming. Characters fight in existential war in such a world. So, I also looked at the art style. And, the art style looks pretty good. So, it's going to be airing March 29th. Shit. Oh, shit, that's starting in, 3 days. Well, then, I'm going to have to mark that on my calendar. Well, then, and it'll be Wednesdays at 11:30 at night, Japanese Standard Time. Next up is Comic Girls. The synopsis doesn't really give us much. The daily life of up-and-coming female mangaka living together in a dormitory. I saw this in, moe girls doing moe things, and I fucking love this genre. So, it's gonna have to watch, and pretty much every season, I usually end up watching that. Well, ever since I started going by seasonal stuff, I ended up watching the cute girls doing cute things, so I fucking love this genre. Anyway, it'll be airing April 5th, and unknown broadcast date. Next up is long-ass title that I'm not even gonna bother saying. 12 episodes. Anyway, so it'll be airing April 8th, and, produced by Pony Canyon, not bad. And Sundays at 10 at night. So the Taisho era didn't end in 15 years, but went on for another 25. In order to protect her waning family, a girl resolves to marry a man she doesn't even know the name of. However, just before the marriage was to take place, the girl's younger brother mysteriously committed suicide by self-immolation and was found holding an old book in his hands. Appearing before the bewildered girl was the Imperial Library until more commonly known as the Fukuro. According to these men, there exist maremono, which are books that greatly affect their readers. On top of that, ever since the... Okay, I'm not even going to read the synopsis because it's kind of long. Mystery, historical romance, and fantasy. It's kind of like a mystery stuff. I don't know. It looks quite interesting. So, I'd have to take that. Also, that art style is not that bad. For those who are interested, they're making another Fist of the North Star anime. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. And there's gonna be another fucking Gundam. There's one every season, so for those who are interested. Alright, so we're going down to the OVAs right now, and there's gonna be a Food Wars OVA for those who are interested. And lastly, this was originally gonna be a movie, but I don't know. But it's a Batman Ninja anime. Now I saw the trailer for this and it looked pretty cool. Like the art was amazing, but the issue with these is that usually whenever Japan takes like a Western thing and kind of Easternizes, I don't know. They don't really do good. I'm talking about X-Men and Avengers anime. But I thought, I might as well check this out. Because why not? Airing April 24th, if you're interested. Alright, just a few more things I need to point out is that there's going to be a Code Geass movie. I haven't seen the Code Geass anime. Oh, it's a 3-part theatrical film remake. Okay, well, I haven't really seen the anime previously, so I'm probably not going to end up watching that. And there's going to be another Detective Conan over, I don't even know how many fucking episodes that is now. But yeah, for those who are really interested. So that's what I'll be watching in the upcoming season. Comment down below what you're watching, and always, I will try to link the trailers in the description below. There's a lot of fucking sequels this in the upcoming season of spring 2018. But yeah, so anyway, I have high hopes for this season. So yeah. Anyway, my name is Sentinel. Like always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also, show some support, leave a like and comment down below. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.